What's up, tubers? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another installment of What's in the Box Wednesday. Today we're going to be working with the Revell 67 Plymouth GTX. This is another request by Richard C. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And today we're going to crack into the plastic and see what's inside. Brand new kit. I don't know if this is a re-release or I really don't know. But we're going to take the plastic off, toss it away, dump it and check it. Come on, get out of there. It's a level 4. It just means it's got a good parts count. So let's flip it, check it. Always starting with the instruction sheet. Revell. This one's feels pretty basic, pretty not thin, but you know, not like there's a whole lot here. As always, start with your motor halves, working into your interior, firewalls, suspension, bumpers, glass, trim, and decals. Pretty standard. And then the decal sheet, kind of small, but they all look nice. Look really nice. Oh, cool. I can already see the air filter decal. Pretty cool. The 426 Hemi head and your dashboard controls. I don't see any side markers. I do see the Belvedere GTX logo. That's kind of cool. As well as like a trunk or hood decal, Plymouth. But I can't see that really well, but flick it like that a little bit, maybe it'll pop. Looks like more gauge instrument decals. And then your racing stripes. They look nice. They look pretty good. So I'll put that aside for safekeeping. And Sally forth yea verily. My brother used to say that. Sally forth yea verily. Arr, arr. Get right into the body. This big, beautiful Mopar. Not necessarily a Mopar guy, but that does have some nice lines to it. Isn't that a good looking car? Yes, sir. So, it feels good. Got a little bit of a shadow mold line there. It'll sand out fine. A little bit in the roof imperfection, but you know that can vary from kit to kit. Probably in how the plastic went in. I don't know. I've always been fascinated. I'd love to go see an actual factory. But it looks nice. It's got those really cool body lines to it. And then your reds, tails. Get into the chromes. Some chromes. Ooh, shiny. Wow, that is really shiny. And I know some people do like to use the stock chrome. I generally put a coat of flat over it. Looks like those are actual Kraggers. Hard to see, but there's some kind of logo in the middle there. Let's see what the box says. Are they like a manufacturer logo, like Plymouth has the PMD, Plymouth Motor Division? But there's this, wow, nice texture on those heads. These Hemis are cool because they're so easy to wire. So easy to drill in that and run your wire through it. Super cool. Nice. Looks like some good detailed chrome. Not all boogery. Some of the parts, like this interior piece, has actually a little bit of texture on it, so you could paint that part of it up to be, you know, like tan or leather interior. Wipers, and there's those nice open back wheels. Those look good. Some black wash. And then with the red lines, which we'll go right to that. It has actual red line tires, which I know a lot of guys just go goo-goo over, myself included. That is a really cool old school hot rod look right there. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Nice. 4 of those. Decent tread. And then we got clears, single part front and rear. Rear glass, so that you actually could, I don't know, but I would assume that the rear windows crank down in this car, so you could roll them down so they look like they were half open. No side glass, so those are going to be open. Headlights, like side markers. What's that? Looks like a reservoir, clear reservoir tank. Those also look really nice when you put a little highlighter, put a little green highlighter in there, and it looks like antifreeze. Those are super cool. Like seeing those. And then last, the big bag of parts. Ripping plastic open. Go right to the bottom of the undercarriage. Nice. Nice. Very nice detail. A lot of prominent items sticking out. This will paint up and detail out really nicely. And everything looks like it's keyed well. Registry holes for, all the suspension parts. Means it'll fit well. Really do appreciate Revell's engineering in those. Here's your bucket seats. It's got a little bit of a pattern in between the buckets. Those will look good. Probably a two-tone or something. Maybe a black stripe down the middle or black piping. The black and yellow really does look good. That's a sharp hot rod right there. And the dashboard, again, more prominent details. Oh, the instrument cluster has details on it, so that a lot of times what I'll do is after I paint it, I'll hit that with a pencil, with just a standard number 2 pencil fine point, and go over it, and it kind of pulls those out a little bit. Tips and tricks here on What's in the Box Wednesday. The rear pumpkin is a separate piece. Oh no, there's the rear pumpkin cover and then the differential itself. So you could paint those a different color and put those on, give it that hot rod attention look. The suspension components, I like it when they do that too. It makes the assembly so much nicer. Instead of trying to fiddle with these tiny pieces, I'm not that concerned about posable steering. I'm really not. It's a little fragile, but a little tiny bit of mold lines coming through, but all in all, it looks pretty good. I don't see any horrendous flash anywhere. Looks nice. And then the interior door cards, again, with really nice, prominent, paintable, like that crank really sticks out. So you could even bare metal foil that. It sticks out so much. Good solid battery. Stock exhaust. I'll have to trim that out a little bit. All the fuspus hanging out there. A couple hood scoops. The front door cards. Whoa, okay, wait a second. Those are for the rear? Or is it just different options? Huh, interesting. Yeah, so you get 2 different options? Well, that's neat. I'm not sure why you would do that. Anybody know why they would do that? Let me know in the comments. But those are clearly two different styles of interiors. More of a custom versus stock or something. That's kind of interesting. But we'll continue this tree. We've got that big, beautiful Hemi. Look at that big block. Gigantic oil pan. Probably hold 6 quarts in this thing. Oh, look at those nice single piece headers. God, I love it when they do that. It just makes the assembly so much nicer. And it's pretty easy to paint those up to give them a nice nice look. With, you know, I like to paint them white sometimes, or give a little heat bluing to them. There's the heads, intake, separate motor parts, so those can also be painted and detailed separately. And then the last tree is that big beautiful hood. It's got a little bit of an indent there where that hole would want to get popped out for, I guess, for a bigger air cleaner. I don't know. Not a huge Mopar guy, like I've said, but interesting. So I guess you could chop that and put that hood option on it, right? Is that what I'm thinking? Is that what I'm seeing? That goes like that. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. Pulleys, big single piece dual exhaust, dash mat, firewall, springs, hood springs. Does anybody actually put hood springs on? I've got such a huge pile of them. I feel like I could put them in my dioramas. We're having a hood spring sale. So that about does it with the parts trees for the Revell 67 Plymouth GTX. Big, beautiful hot rod. Thanks for tuning in. This is What's in the Box Wednesday. This is a request going out to Richard C. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And next week we're going to do the 66 Suburban, another Revell. I built one of these before. This is a nice kit. This is definitely a nice kit. Typical Revell, new mold, good stuff. So that'll be next week on What's in the Box Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again.